Hello? Questions, 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 but no answers. No answers. Bop, 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 bop. So here we go. We got some things in our life, right? We've got everything. We've got reality, at least as we think it is. There's a wall behind me, TV over there. Then we start extending ourselves out of our houses or apartments or where we live. Then there's a car, a building, right? We can all see these things, right? Which we can provide proof of, right? So they become facts, right? So we're talking about Mandela effect. Okay, that's kind of loopy in itself already, so we can't provide any proof of that. But let's go back a second here. We just proved that there was a TV over there, a wall behind me, a car outside, buildings, people. And then all of a sudden, Mandela effect pops into line. Bigfoot, Sasquatch. No, that's kind of out of the loop already. So let's just, yeah. And then whatever stories you want to tell to your friends, whether they're true or not, because of your egos, remember? Because I'm sure a lot of you lie. I don't. I'm assuming you lie. So Moxie's in the chat there. I talk about facts and my reality. And if nobody else wants to talk about facts and reality, I'm kind of questioning why they have a YouTube channel. So I'm spreading the word of the truth that I'm getting. These are not suggestions or theories or a story that I want to contact the publisher for to gain more mayhem or proof or more cashola on YouTube. What is it you want out of YouTube? We need to talk about serious shit here, guys. If you don't think my pictures of what I'm providing proof to you as, if you think they are cartoons or fake, you need to go outside and record the stars and the firmament for me. Then you could leave a link in the comment list after any one of my videos and show me your proof of the firmament or stars or flying purple elephants. Whatever it is you think is real, you need to show me. And then I will analyze it. Unlike some of the truthers out there, they take proof and they literally throw it anywhere they want. They're more concerned on what they're talking about on their channel. Like I said, maybe they're sad that I recorded the firmament. Maybe they don't feel comfortable about actual, real, honesty, truth. Because I've sent it to David Weiss too. So you can explain it to me. Because I'm trying to comprehend what's behind the stars. Because there is a surface behind the stars. Yes, nice map. But, yeah. So, I was established in 1975. If that's when your birthday was. In 1983. Yes, the ginormous spirit level, which does not work on a curve, but a lot of people think it does. So, like, if I saw somebody's proof on another channel of shit behind the stars, I would be talking about it all the time. I'd be like, hey, Jim, Bob, George, whoever the heck you are out in my life, I would be passing it on to others. But yet they take my shit and they put it in the toilet. Well, guess what? Flights also work on a globe too. I don't believe in the globe, but some of them do work on a globe. So whatever, man. Let's get off the plane issue here and talk about other things within the truth community. Like trying to support others. Oh, nobody wants to do that because we're all just worried about our own lives. Unlike me, I'm like a dog. I care about you more than myself. That's how you should be working and living, because we would all be in a better world right now if you were worried about people rather than yourselves. How much money do I have? How better am I to the next person? How better is my vehicle better than yours? How better is my cell phone better than my friends? Well, shit, if you're trying to compare yourselves with other people, don't waste my time. I could give a rat shit what people think about me. I'm doing this for people. Other people than myself. You don't get me, man. Nobody ever will. I complain about my feet all the time, but that's not going to stop me from spreading truth. Are you kidding me? If there was a zombie outside who thought they lived on a globe, I don't care if my legs fell off. I would still be out there fighting for truth. I'm not worried about myself. When are you ever going to stop worrying about yourself? And get out and spread the truth to people. Oh, I can't do that, Mike. I have a family. Somebody might make fun of me. Oh, my ego might go down the toilet. My wife or my sister might yell at me. Would you like some cheese with that wine? Fuck. Wow. This is really what I'm dealing with? I'm serious. Pink tutu. Any day of the week, man. Outside, walking down Main Street. Where are you gonna be? Well, I'm gonna go hide in the corner, Mike. Because I can't do that. My man friends, because they're really manly, might make fun of me. Uh-huh. That's where we're going? Okay. Spitting facts. Spitting facts all day, boys and girls. We got Marco. Yeah, most people are wicked. Like, I don't know. I get the. I hope. I don't want to like put anybody, or no. What am I gonna say here? Um, FE Nation, good to see you. So hey, how about this? FE Nation, let's do an experiment, okay? In fact, I'm going to do an experiment with everybody who's live with me right now. I'm talking about the firmament and my video of Sirius, which is a coil or something rather. What are you going to do with that information? You can get back to me in a few days about that because I should see it up other channels, right? Do we not work that way, or are we just concerned about our own lives and channels? I thought we were a family here. Jerome, good to see you there. What would you recommend if I wanted to video those as well? Yes, if you're... Okay, 100%. If you're going to film the moon, P900, P950, P1000, whatever you choose, I would choose the P950 because it's in between the both. The P1000 is, I guess, the grande of all cameras, if you can afford it. It's not really expensive. It's just the 900 and the 950 are cheaper. At least they should be. But if you want to look at the stars, you've got to get high-powered binoculars, 20 times 80 or 25 by 100s. I would very teeny suggest a very, very expensive telescope, maybe, but I don't know if those are giving you the actual images or pictures. I've seen pictures on Amazon and, of course, oh my God, TikTok. Stab me right now, please. I saw a video. I'm serious. From the previous 2 videos that I posted, there are agents, okay? There's agents. It's 100% provable. Nobody is this mentally ill. They're trying to deceive you. Even on TikTok, there is a hotshot there who showed his massive telescope. It was like 8 or 10 inches, whatever. At least he wishes. No. I'm talking about his telescope anyways. And then he showed an image of what he had captured with his telescope. And it was straight from NASA. 100%. I'm just like, are you kidding me? And this whole court thing with McToon, look, I don't want to sue McToon. I'm stating anybody within the Globe community. I don't care who it is. But if we went to court, remember, you got to listen to the words that I'm speaking. Don't just make up shit as I go, because that's what you do in the first place. Well, we're spinning, Mike, and I'm out of control, and I don't know what to think for myself. Anyways, if we went to court to provide proof of whether it's a globe or a flat earth, which it is, that won't take that long, because we'll just sit there and we'll let the globies go ahead first, and we'll just start laughing as it's the greatest comedy sketch ever. And the judge will probably start laughing too. And I'll be like, Judge, I'm going to try to get you to stop laughing as soon as the globies start talking, okay? It would be hilarious. Yeah, P900, and then like I don't even know. Like there might be a. I've had the P900 before. Um, what would be the difference? Maybe the clarity in the video because it is high definition. It's not called 4K. It's called ultra high definition. But I have to say 4K, Mike, because I feel more intelligent when I say 4K. I want to know why that term even came into terms. We never said it 30 years ago. You still made the same kind of money. Remember, but it was 100,000 a year, not 100,000 K. But I feel more intelligent when I say K because I want to fit in with society. Okay, well then go ahead and do that. I say ultra high definition is what it is. Or, how much is that car? Well, it's $45,000, Mr. So-and-so. Oh, and then the Mr. Hotshot will say, it's 45K. No, I don't have to run 45 kilometers. I'm good. K could be anything. Kilograms, kilometers, kilowatts. Kick your ass. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Alan, where's my lotion? And I was supposed to get Amazon things today. Oh, okay, this is the first time. Oh, we attempted delivery. How about you leave them at the fucking door like you do every other day? Like I'm gonna complain. If they don't leave them at the door tomorrow, I'm complaining 100%. For Alan's parcel, it's probably going to go to the post office 200 feet down the road here. And then I'll go pick it up. Good for that. Yeah, and Alan sent me a tracking number. But Amazon is too lazy. Probably got a new driver today. Every other day, they leave it at the front, at the door to my apartment or at the front door of the building. Because there is a porch, if you want to call it that. Oh, so what's the experiment? Yeah, well, I told you. My videos that have been up for the last couple months of the firmament and of the star Sirius. The only clear video of Sirius known to man. But yet, there's barely 500 views. Kind of interesting with that, isn't it? FE Nation, if you had a crazy ass video that I don't know about and I saw it, if you filmed a purple elephant, I would be telling everybody about it. But yet my purple elephant seems to not go anywhere. I don't know why. I've even sent it to McToon. Of course, he's not going to talk about it. He's going to cry in the corner because I've provided proof of something. I've sent it to David Weiss, nothing. I've sent it to Taboo Conspiracy, nothing. I've sent it to Live on, and people are wondering why I'm questioning things. Well, because that's what I do. Is it okay to ask questions? Because when I was live, or when I wasn't live, when Flat Earth Banjo was live, I presented my proof of a surface behind the stars. Again, I'll repeat that. This is live. Are you guys listening? Or are you concerned about what's going on in the chat? I said there is a surface behind the stars. Now, what are you going to do with that information? I don't know. Maybe you might go have a nap. You might go have supper and then go to bed and forget about it. But yet, nobody's talking about it. I will get my pictures and show you what I'm talking about. All right? Andrew and everybody else in the chit chat. What is going on? Yeah, it's called the firmament. But again, I don't think you're listening to what you're saying. Because nobody seems to be talking about it. Nobody. I don't think people are listening to themselves, or to me for that fact. I wrote down something that Celine Dion said the other day on TikTok. I'm gonna have to look for it forever. Something about listening, or oh yeah, she said, "You're not hearing me." That's the word. She says, "You're not hearing me." I'm not gonna look for that now because I think I found it and I have to go pee pee again. But I'm just looking for my pictures. Oh. And I will show everybody what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not a shill. I'm not a paid agent. And that's why I'm questioning things. Like, he looked at it for 5 seconds, Flat Earth Banjo, and literally fluffed it off. This is not a theory. This is not a cartoon image. This is not a suggestion. This is anybody watching can explain it to me. How about that? We'll leave it at that. Because I don't know what it is. It could be cottage cheese. Maybe it is. I don't know. My eyes are like really bloodshot today, aren't they? Ah! Let me turn this air conditioner off, right where the remote is. I kind of like doing this better, then I can just walk around the apartment. Okay, so I don't know. I used to have more of these effing pictures. Okay, this one. Oh, yes. Okay, so updated information on the t-shirts finally. They will have one ready in between now and end of next week. But they're gonna get a copy of it onto a shirt, and hopefully it's not going to be too much distorted. Obviously, of this picture here of Cirrus, and if I like what I see, then they will be ordered next week. So yeah, I guess that's about. Is this the good one? Yeah, this is the good one. Okay. I'm going off topic. Oh, why does this do that? Okay, let's get my shadow out of the way. So yeah, we're trying to figure out what the moon-like surface is behind. Obviously, it's behind the star, correct? So there's something going on here. Not sure what it is. And this is the star Sirius. I understand that this is out of focus, but it's not out of focus. That's the thing. There's shit in the sky. That's the issue. So out of the 5 or 6 times that I recorded Sirius, this was the most clearest I got, okay? So this is the exact same thing without any junk or cow farts in the sky. People need to understand that. And see, you can still see a surface behind the star here, at least on the top there, on that one. And this one is just more visible. Trying to get it so the shadow of the camera phone is not there. So yeah, there's obviously some kind of surface there. And those bubble look-liking things, those are in different locations throughout a video, like they're moving. It looks like kind of popcornish-y looking kind of thing. And in relation to that, we are told there's water up there. So whether it's a solid surface like the ceiling up there, or a saline structure, like maybe like that Nova documentary when they went underneath the ocean and there was another lake there and they couldn't penetrate through it. So yeah, the firmament may not be crystal. It may actually be whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But in that picture, there is a surface or something, whether it's a solid structure or water or, again, cottage cheese. I have no idea what's there, but there is a surface there. I cannot say to you, ignore what's behind the star. There's nothing there. I cannot say that to you because I would be lying. I don't know where I would even go with that. I would be like, and if somebody asked me, well, what's that? Well, I don't know. There's nothing there. What are you seeing? Are you okay? No, there is a surface or something behind the stars. And like I said, when I record the other big stars, that is there still too. D. Smith, good to see you there. And I'll give you an illustration on my bed because I sleep on the floor. I will show you what's going to happen. And I'll guarantee you this. This is not a suggestion or a theory of mine or nothing. I will set it up on the floor just as I will record it. Of course, that's going to be... this is going to... no, the middle one will be straight, I think. So that will be there, and that one will be there. When I record Orion's Belt, this is exactly what it's going to look like in my video. I will guarantee it. So here we are. There's Orion's Belt as the video, as I record it. And when I zoom in to Orion's Belt, it will look like this, nice and close. And I will pan over to the right, and then we'll come into the middle star, and then the right star. And they should be positioned, I think they'll be positioned like this. This is the only theory I have. So one will be angled like this, one will be straight down, and one will come in at that angle. That is my only theory on what I'm going to record when I record Orion's Belt, but it will look exactly like this. And then, of course, I'm hoping that you will see the firmament from here to there and from here to there. That's what I'm hoping to catch, or at least 80% of that will be covered by firmament. And at that point, nobody will talk about it. I don't know why, but yeah, like molten glass. Yeah, but I think there's something else up there. There's got to be some kind of protective barrier if it needs that. I don't know. I'm just theorizing right now because when that Go Fast rocket hit it, what I'm assuming is that rocket obviously lost 60 or 70 or 80% of its momentum by the time it hit the firmament. So it was going quite slow at that point. And that's why the rocket did not destroy itself. If it did, that would be quite an explosion. That would be quite interesting to see. So I don't know. I think that there's like, how could I describe it? How can I describe that? Yes, yeah, I know that. Orion's Belt constellation is lined up. Well, you should say it the other way. The pyramids are lined up like the stars, because that's why they're built that way. Oh, and I came across an interesting TikTok video. Speaking of the pyramids, that there's actually two of them. There was one. I'm going to do the second one first because that's the one I most remember because I just saw it today. So in relation to the bottom, the widest part, and then the point at the top, That's how the energy through them works. It's condensed at the point where that's where the most part of the power would be. And just like the Pyramid Hotel in Las Vegas, which I've stayed at many times, they have that beam in plain sight. It's, I'm a zombie, I'm a zombie. In plain sight, they have a beam, a light, not a beam, a beam of light shooting straight out of that tip of the, you could look it up on Google, there'll be pictures of the Pyramid, what the hell's the name of that hotel again? The Luxor Hotel in Vegas. Yeah, and then the other video that I saw was in relation to, I think, the power again too. Shit, what were they talking about? It had in relation to those, like, those channels that come out through it. I think that was in relation to power too or something. I can't remember. But yeah, there's a whole pile of ball of wax that we don't know about on the pyramids, that's for sure. Oh, and did you see that one? I don't know if it's the same or if it's even real. You know when they were digging up the Easter Island heads, that there's actually bodies below it, like the rest of the structure is below it underground. I saw a depiction of that for the pyramids. The pyramids are only the tip of what the whole column. The column goes down a few hundred feet, and that's only the tip. We only assume it's a pyramid because that's only the top part of the column that's underneath of it that's exposed. Like if you had a nail exposed out of the ground like this, there would still be more of my finger left, you know, type of thing. Yeah, power stations. Yeah, there has to be kind of barrier up there, yeah, for the air, you betcha. And see, some people say, well, it's not, we're not pressurized. I'm like, well, yes, we are. We're at the bottom of the pool. And what has less pressure? Near the top of the surface of the pool, correct? The further you go down, the more pressure there is. The higher you go up in your 15-foot deep pool, the less pressure. So the less air at the top. How hard is that? Of course, people don't think they do. I want to give my theory and my opinion, and I'm right. No, you're not thinking yet. You haven't asked yourself 10 questions. Every time you have a theory or a suggestion, ask yourself 10 questions before exposing whatever your theory is or whatever. So yeah, that little video demonstration there of the Orion's belt will be done in the fall or whenever I can see it well in the sky. I might have to try to do it a few nights or a week or however long it takes me, but I'm going to try my damnedest to get it clear. It should be okay in the fall because the sky is not going to be polluted with smoke and all the other junk around the air that's up there, but I can't wait. It's going to be an awesome video. I'm still waiting for my filter, which I think it's the 24th-ish, I think it's coming. I don't know where it's coming from. It's taking a long time. Oh. So yeah, and then going back to, and then if you do get, for going back to the question about whether you should get binoculars or the P1000, obviously the binoculars are better for the stars because again, like the camera does not know what it's taking a picture of when it's going to the stars. Or taking pictures of the stars. if the wind does calm down today, I think it looks like it's calmer now. I would like to go out and still. I'm trying to determine what the hell I recorded the other night with that moon. I do not know what I was recording. I'm going back there. I went back there the other night to ask out loud questions. But I need to determine a few things. I need to eliminate some things out of my mind. I need to set up the camera where I was located on the tripod because I was hand bombing it the other day. Set up the tripod, drive back to the highway, which is 100 yards or so ish, maybe more, and start talking, just talking like I am right now, and see if the camera can pick up my voice from that distance, just randomly talking, or softly, really, because, and then at some point it sounds like the guy that I was recording was literally right there at the camera at near the end of that video. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna try to get me on the video, my voice recorded, and just sit out there and point it towards the sky, and because it's really bothering me. I think about it all the time. I don't believe in this stuff, like paranormal stuff, because I'm a critical thinker. I know I can eliminate 99% of it, but the odd time I can't, because there's been some weird things that have happened to me over my course of my life. And a friend of mine used to have security cameras. Well, she still does, but we had one camera set up inside her house because she was alone for like a month when her mom went on holidays. And I can't explain what she caught on her video either, because we saw it twice. Not just once, twice. And I just don't know what to say. I'm just like, I just can't explain it. And I mean twice within a 20-second period. So, and it wasn't a ghostly image of anything. The camera was set up to shoot down the long hallway of her house from the front entrance. And for some odd reason, at the ceiling, like down the hallway, where's my ceiling? Down the hallway, at some point there was a little tiny light on the ceiling, and then all of a sudden, I have this recorded on my old computer that I can't even turn on anymore, but hopefully I can get it redone someday. This light came down from the ceiling and made a thing like this, went like this and up, and kind of went towards the front of the house. And as it was doing that, it looked like a donut lit up, and it was doing this, flashing through as it comes down from the ceiling, it's flashing as it's going. And then 10 seconds later, another one from that exact same spot follows that image. And the same thing keeps flashing as it comes down from the ceiling and floats towards the front of the house. No idea what that was. And there was two of them. I have no explanation whatsoever. I'm just like, whatever. So again, weird things happen and you just can't explain them. Just something that we're not on that realm, It's just whatever. I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts. I've never seen a proof of ghosts on any freaking ghost hunting channel or TV, because they're all manipulated, and they could be other things. The one things I like is the home videos of when babies or little children interact with things. That's more provable than anything, because children do not know how to lie unless you teach them to. Right? So, and then you ground them when they're a teenager for lying to you for some reason. I don't know how that works, but when you taught them how to lie, because you lied to them for many years about Santa Claus. Yeah, I don't know if it was an orb or what, but it was, and it was big. Like, I mean, like the circle was this big. It literally looked like there was a donut floating in the sky. Not physically wise, but it was probably due to the camera reflection, but still there was something floating through this air, and then another one came at the same time. I just wish I had better equipment or something to analyze it, but it was, I don't know how two things would take the same path, in front of each other. It's just weird. And it was silent. Yeah, it was shaped like a tic tac. Tic tac UFO. Yeah, so again, in relation to the two videos that I posted before this, or however many I posted, again, I no response from David Weiss, Flat Earth Banjo, and Taboo Conspiracy. Nothing. A magnificent thing that I have recorded is not being exposed to the truthers, or told to the truthers, or shared with the truthers. I'm not part of the group. Oh well. So, what else? We got the cartoon bullshit over there with the sun and the moon, and flat Earth clock up there. Yeah, military technology. And then see, oh man, I don't know. I gotta start whenever the sky clears up. I keep talking about those white lights. They're not the Elon Musk's uh satellites floating around. There's something else closer to the firmament. They look like stars moving, but but they're not shooting stars. They're just moving lights. I don't know what they are. I have no idea what they are, and it looks like some of them are gonna hit each other because they cross paths at the same time. Oh, I'm gotta try to record those someday. It might take forever because you only see, well, you could easily see 10 of them in an hour, easily, maybe more. You just gotta sit there and be patient and watch the sky with the binoculars, and it's just it uses up so much memory recording it with the phone, like because uh it's just crazy. I can't explain these white things. Yeah, up in the mountains at night, yeah. But they're really high. They're like right up with the stars. They're not satellites, they're not planes, they're not falling stars. They're just white orbs going through the sky, and they're boogieing minimum 5,000 miles an hour. They're going way faster than a jet would go. And they're making no sound, nothing. They're just moving. And some of them go this way and then that way, and it's absolutely insane. And you can only see them with, well, most of them you can only see with binoculars. Like I said, they're up there with the stars. They're not the Elon Musk's uh, stupid internet stuff, but I know, yeah. I tried flashing my laser at them before too. I said, you know what? Next time I see those things, I'm gonna try to see if I can get them go off course. Make a zigzag or something. That'd be hilarious. Speaking of lasers, I should probably charge mine up. So yeah, if it's not windy tonight, I'm gonna go sit out in the country and try to talk to whatever I was talking to. Well, I wasn't talking to. I don't know. It was weird, that video. For those of you who have not heard everything in that video. I'm going to explain it to you just so you can pay attention next time. So when I zoom down, when I pan down to the bottom of the moon, it sounds like a giggle, a man talking really fast, blah, 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 blah. Then there's a pause. And then he says 2 or 3 quick words, almost sounds like he's right up at the microphone on my camera. You can't understand him, but he says something. And then there's giggling, a lot of giggling in relation to the first giggle. Was that my package? Sounds like somebody banged up my door. And it's I don't know. Every time I listen to it, I start laughing because I'm like, who the hell's laughing beside me? I'm just like, and then there was somebody who said, oh, maybe you pocket dialed somebody. No, I got Bluetooth in my car. My car would be ringing through the speakers. No, I'm not pocket dialing anybody. That's not a conversation. Someone's talking beside the damn camera, or it sounds like it's echoing off of something. It's just, it's just absolutely insane. Yeah, the higher ones just travel on by like they aren't bothered by the laser. Yeah, I know. I know that's what else did you say here? Even other stuff like off and on again, and I hit them with the laser. Yeah, I just every time I see those things, I want to just because the laser goes right to them. It goes, I'm sure it goes right to the firmament. Mine goes to the moon. The funny thing is, my laser stops at the moon, then you move it to the little left, and then the light continues on. So the moon stops the light. My laser goes 100% to the moon. Easy done. Boop. Oh, now I can see it's still windy out. But it usually calms down at night. I gotta check my door. It sounds like somebody. Ouch. Nope. Nothing at the door. I was actually almost going to go out today and do some street activism with my signs on the highway, but it's too windy. I didn't want to go and get my signs blown away, but soon I will get the energy. It's not confidence, because I've got the confidence, that's for sure. Oh. All right, guys. So yeah, we had a nice little chit chat there. I think that's it for this one, boys and girls. Or from, behind the moon. Yeah, that thing that ejected out of the moon. I don't know. I'm sorry, like, when you look at the sky or record as much stuff as I do, you're eventually going to run into some shit. I don't know what I'm recording sometimes. I wish I had the energy to sit out there and if I had 10 memory cards, I would sit out there all night, every night. I'd just go record for hours. And then I'd come back, review it, delete it, go record again, go record again, go record again. Because the amount of time, I'm sorry, you'll see something, even if you sit out there for a few hours. But when do you do that? I don't do that. I do that from time to time, yes. Generally more than other people do, because I'm trying to record shit for the YouTube channel, and obviously provide proof of stuff. So, but yeah, when Orion's belt comes back to visible in my night sky, I'm going to be kicking the shit out of that one for sure. So, not a problem. And yes, there was somebody that left a good comment, and I'm going to delete all the shills, the people who leave bad remarks, the globies. I'm going to ignore them. I know where I'm going with this, and I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. No need for me to get upset because I'm not the one lying. I'm the one providing proof of truth to you guys. So let's continue on with that, and we'll ignore all the rude and sarcastic remarks, which have nothing to do with whether it's flat or a globe, and we'll just continue on. It'll all be good. Be exciting. All right, guys. All right, guys. Keep in touch. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.